Hi, my name is Linda. I started working with PMC about 5 years ago, mostly as a hobby. Almost immediately I was hooked. I set up a small studio in the house and bought the basic equipment I needed to make PMC jewelry. I gave most of the pieces away as gifts or as donations to charity auctions, and every once in a while I sold a piece. Then a few months ago, everything changed. My hours were cut back at work, so I found myself with some extra time, along with a need for some additional income. It was at that point that I decided to step up my jewelry work and turn it into a small business. I put together a collection of pieces and started showing them on an online store. To my surprise and relief, my work started selling. Before long, I realized the profit I made depended, 1, on how quickly I completed my designs, and 2, what I charged. I also discovered that there's a price ceiling for what most customers will pay for a sterling pendant or a pair of silver earrings. Then I found Aura 22, a liquid form of 22 karat yellow gold that I can actually fuse onto my PMC designs. I was working on a collection inspired by the petroglyphs that can still be found in my hometown. I carved a petroglyph pattern into textured rubber to make a mold, then pressed PMC into the mold to create a raised image. After the PMC dried, I trimmed the edge and added a bail on the back. For other pieces, I might add embellishments, a rim, or gemstones. All the pieces in the collection are similar, but no two are the same, and customers love knowing that they're getting a one-of-a-kind. My silver PMC pieces were selling okay. I was making some money, but not very much for the time and material put into each piece. Adding Aura 22 changed everything. Aura 22 is made up of microscopic grains of 22 karat gold combined with a solvent and binder. It comes in 1 gram packages, so even if the price of gold is through the roof, I can still afford it. Aura 22 couldn't be easier to use. I stir it up, then use a clean brush to paint a layer onto the piece. I can control exactly where I want it to go, giving me the ability to highlight certain areas. I let it dry, then repeat the process to add a second layer, so I achieve that rich, warm gold color. I let it dry again for at least an hour. The instructions that come with Aura 22 describe several ways to fuse the gold. I usually fuse it by heating the piece with a torch until it turns bright red. Then I hold that color for a few seconds. And just like that, the gold is permanently fused. After torch firing, the Aura 22 will be a kind of matte brown color, but a quick touch with a burnisher is all I need to make it shine. I like to burnish by hand because you can see that color come through instantly, but it's just as easy to use a tumbler. Either way, I follow it with a brass brush to even out the shine. Not only does Aura 22 set my work apart from the competition, but I can charge more for pieces that include the 22 karat gold. Of course, my costs are higher, but to my surprise, this high karat gold accent adds only a few dollars of production costs per piece, and much less than the higher prices my gold accented pieces are now demanding. I still like my day job, but I think this second career is here to stay. I'm having way too much fun to give it up.